It was one of the dumbest things ever said by a presidential nominee in a long time.
You could put half of Trump supporters into what I call the basket of deplorables. Right? The racist, sexist, homophobic, xenophobic, Islamophobic, you name it.
Joe Biden had his own deplorable moment today when he came out and called the entire MAGA movement fascists, saying this: "What we're seeing now is the beginning or the death knell of an extreme MAGA philosophy." It's not just Trump. It's the entire philosophy that underpins the "I'm going to say something." It's like semi-fascism. 74 million people voted for Trump. They're all fascists, according to Joe Biden. That's not going to help in the midterms. Let's bring in Karl Rove, the architect, they call him, and Fox News contributor. Your reaction to this horrible, horrible statement by the president?
Well, to think about the people who voted for Donald Trump, 72,216,000. They voted for him because he stood for tax cuts, because he had worked to make America energy independent. He believed in limited government and had put in place sensible limited regulations. He had been for a strong national defense, rebuilding our military after 8 years of the Obama-Biden administration. He believed in secure borders and building the wall. He believed in law and order when our cities were in flames, and he appointed conservative judges. And that's a semi-fascist philosophy. Look, we can have disagreements with the previous president. I disagree with his lack of action on January 6th. And I've examined his claims that the election was stolen. I don't agree with them. But the idea that his successor would come in and denounce him and denounce the ideas that he stands for as semi-fascist is just beyond the pale.
Explain to the audience the definition of fascism and what it means.
Well, fascism is an authoritarian regime that was exemplified by Benito Mussolini in Italy, and who was a running buddy of Adolf Hitler, and who himself was a fascist. And, this is particularly egregious, given the remarks made on a cold January morning, about just after noon, of January 20th, 2021, when Joe Biden said, "My whole soul is in this, bringing America together, uniting our people, uniting our nation." And how can we do that? He said, "We can see each other not as adversaries, but as neighbors. We can treat each other with dignity and respect." And he was the president who set that tone. That was what he exemplified in the campaign. Vote for me and I will unite the nation. And those words, which were, kind, emotional, uplifting, optimistic words, he went to Montgomery County, Maryland, to a Democratic National Committee fundraiser and basically said everything against what he had said in his inauguration address. The pledge that he made to unite the country, he threw it in the trash bin. And why did he do that? Because he wants to win in this election, and he is willing to say and do anything in order to achieve his purpose. So let's take 72,216,000 Americans and denounce them as believing in a fascist movement.
Yeah,
and he ought to be ashamed.
He ought to be ashamed. He should walk it back as soon as possible. And I'd like to hear the tape
hold your
leaked.
breath.
I think they should leak this tape. It should get out because you got to see this to believe it. It's sad, and he owes everybody an apology. Karl Rove, thank you as always.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.